Hi, welcome to my channel and welcome to a special close-up review because this is a deck that I created, another tarot deck from Free Spirit, and it's called the Naturally Easy Tarot. So slowly but surely I'm able to actually release some of the decks that I've created. On my Etsy store I have the Natural Oracle for Life, which was the first deck I ever did. It's like a natural hybrid tarot oracle filled with natural photographs with the spiritual messages right on the cards. Then I did the Pure Love for Love messages with the selenite crystal heart for love messages. And then I did Pure Love from Spirit, which is all about messages from your loved ones and those that have passed on. And those three decks before were my go-tos and did my readings. And I've been pushed to do two more. So this one is the Naturally Easy Tarot, which I'll show you. And then later this week, hopefully we'll be showing you the Jewel Tarot, which is like so much fun. It's like the jewel, the creme de la creme, and just so fun. It's a tarot deck all of jewels. I almost just went completely creative with it, and yeah, so I'll be showing that too. But this is the Naturally Easy Tarot because basically this deck was gnawing at me for a really long time, and to be perfectly honest, I figured I was done with the three I already did, the Free Spirit cards. They were just called the Natural Oracle cards for life, spirit, and love, and I thought I was done, honestly. But this was gnawing at me, Naturally Easy Tarot, and it was like Spirit kept on saying to me, to connect to Spirit should come naturally and easy, and there are a couple of things that stop people from using the tarot. And one of them is that they don't particularly like the artwork. As much as a lot of people love the artwork, a lot of people don't like the devil, the tower, they're scared, they're intimidated, they don't like the images. So they don't use the tarot. Another one is that the messages, even though I always say the tarot, you live the tarot, the meanings, you should naturally get the meanings. Some people find it hard to remember the meanings or get the meanings, and that can throw you off from doing readings when you're struggling to remember what the card means and what the meaning is. So this was all created, literally the name of this deck is called the Naturally Easy Tarot because it was literally to make the tarot naturally easy, and that's what Spirit wants this deck to be. So that's what I did. That is just what I did. So I just want to show it comes with the Naturally Easy Tarot deck by Free Spirit, and literally the quote that the message I got was, connecting to Spirit through life should come naturally and easy. So it's all about connecting naturally to Spirit with tarot cards that were made naturally with Spirit. It's all 78 natural photographs with the natural spiritual tarot meanings right on the card, so everyone and anyone can instantly use them. Every picture on the card symbolizes a card in the tarot with the natural meanings of each one right on the cards. It's creating naturally with Spirit a deck that can be connected to naturally and instantly, and most of all be used by both tarot experts and absolute beginners as well. So if you don't know tarot meanings at all, you can instantly use this deck and do a tarot reading. If you're an expert, you can just connect naturally, but the whole thing was connect naturally, connect spiritually, connect more, connect easily. That is why this deck was made. It's using these cards. It will all come naturally to you with the Naturally Easy Tarot cards, naturally made by Free Spirit. And then it gives a description, you know, of the basic, how many cards are in the deck, how to use it, bond with the energy, shuffle the cards, wait for jumpers, how to read the cards, and a breakdown of the major and minor arcana and what they symbolize, water, earth, fire, air, the symbolism within it. So you can instantly use this deck, and you'll see what I mean, because you'll naturally tune in to natural pictures where the essence of the tarot meaning is embedded in that natural card. It's very much in line with my Natural Oracle for Life deck, where life itself is the oracle. You know, we live the tarot, so it's so in sync with this. And they're saying, may you always feel free to free your spirit, connecting with Spirit naturally throughout your life and with these cards. And you'll see what I mean. So like the Fool, and it says blooming new beginnings, and it literally is a flower coming out of the water, blooming into literally a new environment, but moving it so you naturally feel, even if you don't know the tarot, like if you're struggling with a picture of you know, the guy on the cliff and the meaning and everything else, if you naturally tune into this picture of a flower coming out of one environment going into another, that's where the essence of the Fool, of what it feels like in your life, literally. So when you look at these natural pictures, and it will say the Fool. It will give a shortcut to the meaning, so you instantly know anybody could read this. And it's a beautiful picture. It's a different natural picture. These are all natural photographs that I took personally. And the essence of the message of the tarot is in the natural picture. It's, if you feel, like an empath, feel what it feels like to be this flower in this picture naturally, that's the essence of being the Fool. Okay, so when looking at each card, that's how they're to be read, and that's where then it will pull from you the natural meanings instantly, even if you don't know tarot. And that's what I found so amazing with this. Like the Magician manifesting into the physical, they look like literal legs coming into the physical, being linked with the divine, manifesting into the physical. Yeah, right. So naturally, it's depicted in this natural picture, that kind of thing. And the High Priestess, utilizing and following your intuition. It's like a spark. It's a light. It's an inner gut feeling. It will bring up things for you naturally. So if you don't know the tarot, you'll naturally get the meaning more. And if you're very familiar with the tarot, it's a way to connect in just natural pictures. So here, the Empress, creativity, birthing the new. It's a whole garden of Eden practically here, of birth, right? So you can go on about what this means for you naturally. What does this mean to give birth to the new, and creativity, and what the Empress, so you're naturally tuning in. So the Emperor, divine order and control, the timing, the structure, the order, it's natural meanings. The Hierophant, the stained glass windows of an actual place of worship, with spiritual beliefs, the contracts, the mentors, that kind of thing. So you're instantly the Lovers, the divine partnerships, what this, you'll naturally get the meaning. The Chariot, the movement, aligned with the divine, going with the flow, following your divine, divinely being moved, and in alignment with the divine as you move. So it's showing the Chariot, not the symbolism of the regular tarot where the guy is on the chariot and blah, blah, blah. This is a natural picture, but depicting the movement in a natural, spiritual way, the true meaning of the tarot in your everyday life, but in a natural way, so you instantly get the messages. The Strength, divine inner strength. The Hermit, looking within for answers, what that feels like. So that's more of what you're getting. Wheel of Fortune, what goes around comes around. This is the water and the cloud, and it's starting to drizzle down. It's a new cycle. They're now receiving, after putting out, literally on a natural level. The water is evaporating into the air now. The cloud is raining down back. It's the turn of the wheel, right? It's the pure natural spiritual meaning of the card shown in a natural way. That's what Spirit showed me when working on this deck. Truly amazing, actually. Justice, divine justice is coming in. You could feel what this card is. Hanging Man, not literally the man hanging upside down with illuminated around his head. It's literally showing getting a new, higher perspective on things. Death, the end for something better. Temperance, balancing and calming and healing emotions, all the water healing. It's just in a natural way. The Devil, release yourself to fly. So you don't have to show the literal devil. Some people don't like the devil or the tower, but that's the essence, the natural meaning of it is release yourself to fly. The Tower, change is blowing through. So in this card, it was depicted by gusts of wind coming through, the change blowing through, literally, and what that feels like and what happens after. And is that in your control? No, right? So if you don't know the meaning of the Tower from the tarot, you don't have to with these cards. You're naturally going to bond with it, the natural pictures of what that naturally means to you. And it just so happens that natural meaning is the tarot meaning. So it's naturally easy. This deck kind of blew my mind all over the place because I didn't set out intentionally to make this. It was kind of like Spirit kind of guided me to make this one, actually, to be honest. The stars aligned, hope and faith restored. That's very typical, though. The Moon, hidden feelings revealed. The Sun, vitality, joy, and happiness. And what the sun really makes you feel like. What does the sun do to you? The natural sun in your everyday life. you'll naturally get the meaning of that, what that means, even if you don't know the tarot. Judgment, divine resurrection, new life, the world's completion, back to the Fool card. So now we go into King of Wands, owning your power, embodies the passion, spirit, fire, energy, and this is the power. The Queen of Wands, again, it's owning your power and what it embodies, spirit, fire. The Knight of Wands is going forward on your passions, so it's showing in the path, it's following on your passions here as the Wands. Page of Wands, new passions, new blossomings, reflected in the blooming of the new flowers. Ten of Wands, it's just defensive and guarding. Ooh, a storm is coming in. Eight of Wands, movement, communication, literally shown through movement through the clouds here. Seven of Wands, standing up tall for yourself to others. Literally, naturally, like what the flower would feel like in this environment. They're standing up tall for others. I mean, it just kind of success. So this is Six of Wands, where he's normally parading through. And here, Six of Wands, it's the ivy, it's success, moving up to new levels, right? Visibly moving up to new levels. It's just depicted in a naturally way, and you almost have to feel the picture naturally of what that naturally means. Five of Wands, turbulence with others. When you're on a plane, it's bumpy ride, actual turbulence. Four of Wands, happiness and stability at home. Three of Wands, waiting for your ships to come in. Two of Wands, time to expand your world. Ace of Wands, their new passions, new creative ideas. King of Cups, fully powerful of love. It embodies the emotions, water, energy. Queen of Cups, powerful with, again, with love and what all that symbolizes. Knight of Cups, going forward, following your heart, right? Charging forth with your heart. Page of Cups, a message of love coming in. There's a new, shining a light on new love here. Ten of Cups, sparkling, full of love, what that feels like in all its essence. Nine of Cups, it's happy, it's a tide of goodness. Eight of Cups, it's time to move on to more fulfillment. Seven of Cups, choices align with your heart. Six of Cups, there's memories planted in your heart, all that feels like to you. Five of Cups, reflecting on losses as the sun shines. So they're all natural. You know, Four of Cups, stay open to receive the love. I always say, like, this little opening is heart-shaped. Be open to receive it. Three of Cups, celebrations, fun, good friends. Two of Cups, loving relationships and partnerships. Ace of Cups, new overflowing love and emotion. King of Swords, brilliant, powerful knowledge. It embodies the mind, thoughts, air, energy, all that encompasses. Queen of Swords, it's brilliant, powerful knowledge coming in. What it symbolizes, thoughts, air, energy. Knight of Swords, going forth on truth and knowledge. And this looks like a light bulb almost. Page of Swords, messages of new knowledge coming in. Ten of Swords, the end of a difficult time. Literally what it feels like when finally the sun comes through a dark cloud. The passing of the storm, the end of the storm. Nine of Swords, weathering storms in the mind. Eight of Swords, get out of the maze of your mind. So if you know the typical tarot, you know how it's usually represented, but these are just represented naturally, with just natural pictures. Seven of Swords, it's twisted, unclear, not being straight. It's deceptive. Six of Swords, smoother waters now. Five of Swords, ending of the battles. It's like a opposite of an exclamation point and the end of the day. Four of Swords, it's grounding, reflecting, resting. Three of Swords is heartbreak, sadness, disappointment, broken heart, right? Two of Swords, choices, decisions internally. The Ace of Swords is new clarity and truth and knowledge. King of Pentacles is like owns the land of the abundance, all that means, embodying the physical earth energy. Queen of Pentacles, the power of abundance, it embodies the earth energy, the physical. What that means. Knight of Pentacles, going forward to achieve in the physical on the path. Page of Pentacles, message leading to abundance. 10 of Pentacles, reigning in abundance. 9 of Pentacles, surrounded by the abundance you created. 8 of Pentacles, working hard now for smoother roads ahead. 7 of Pentacles, the harvest is growing from hard work. It almost looks like an image of a woman and the harvest coming in. 6 of Pentacles, giving and receiving helpful connections. 5 of Pentacles, feeling alone, lacking or cast out. See this little leaf right here, and it's not that picture from the tarot where they're shivering in the cold outside the church windows. It's you get it in a natural way, what it feels like to be like this lone leaf, not attached anymore to the rest of the trees, cast out. 4 of Pentacles, holding and securing abundance. You're literally holding the money when you hold that card. 3 of Pentacles, working well with others, collaborating. You have 2 butterflies on the flowers, what that literally naturally means. 2 of Pentacles, balancing it all in the physical. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles. It's a new seed, a new offer that will grow. So you can see what I mean by these were all natural pictures with the natural messages of the tarot right on there. So you don't have to know tarot meanings. It's also natural pictures, so there's no jarring pictures of the devil or death or tower. Anyone can use this deck. If you don't know tarot, it's a very easy deck to connect with and learn naturally the meanings and do tarot readings in a very naturally easy way. And so that's why I created this deck. And so I'm going to start sharing it. I'll do small runs. I've started to do small runs of all my decks on my Etsy channel, on my Etsy store, which I'll put in the description box below, and it's on my about page. But as I go forward, I start putting my decks on and do small runs at a time, because that's all I can really do. But so this was the Naturally Easy Tarot. Again, it's great for people who don't know the tarot that well, don't know the meanings that well, don't particularly like the darker images of the decks, want to work with natural pictures. If you do know tarot, it's a great way to connect naturally to natural photographs and natural meanings for your tarot readings. And also later this week, hopefully I'll show you guys my jewel tarot, because that was just so fun to make. That was actually a lot of work, but I just had such fun making it. I really did. Anyway, this was the Naturally Easy Tarot, and I just posted it on my Etsy store, and it's there with my other decks, and I'll show you guys the Jewel Tarot very soon. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.